সে মকরন্দা পান করি আনন্দে বলো হরি 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 নামে বন্ধ বেলা হরে করিবে চোখ দোলা সে চোখ দোলঙ্কা পায়ারে মন মোরাহু নিরন্তরে মন নিরন্তরে রাহু হা কৃষ্ণ বলি জীব যাও হা কৃষ্ণ বলি যাও জীবা মোতে উদ্ধার রাধা দাবা মোতে উদ্ধার রাধা দাবা মোতে উদ্ধার রাধা দাবা धर्म प्रोजित कैतवोत्र परमो निर्मत्सरानं सतं वेद्यं वास्तु मत्र वास्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मुगानं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा प्रहरीश्वर सद्युह्रीद्यवरुध्यते तकृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्सनात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलम् शुकमुखातमृता द्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयम् मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका अनर्थोपशमं साक्षात् भक्तियोगामदोक्षजे लोकस्य जनतो विद्वांश्चक्रे सात्वतसंहितं यस्यं वै श्रयमाणाय कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पाद्यते पुंसां शोकमोहभयापः श्रीमद्भागवतं पुराणममलं यद्वैष्णवानां प्रियम् यस्मिन् परमहंसमेकममलं ज्ञानं परं गीयते तत्र ज्ञानविरागभक्तिसहितं नैष्कर्म्यमाविष्कृतं सच्चिन्वान् सुपठन् विचरणपरो भक्त्या विमुच्यन्नरः अर्थोऽयं ब्रह्मसूत्राणां भारतार्थविनिर्णयः गायत्री भाष्यरूपोऽसौ वेदार्थो परिबृंहितः सर्ववेदेतिहासानं सारं सारं समुद्धृतं सर्ववेदान्तसारं हि श्रीमद्भागवतमिष्यते तद्रसमृततृप्तस्य नन्यत्र स्यद्रति क्वचित् कृष्णभक्तिरसस्वरो श्रीभागवता ताते वेदा शास्त्र हईते Paramamahata Chari Veda Upanishade Jato Kitsu Haya Sarartha Laya Vyasa Torila Sanchaya Jai Sutre Jai Vishaya Vachana Bhagavate Seru Shakeni Bandana Jivera Nistara Lagi Sutra Kaila Vyasa Majabadi Bhasesunire Hai Sarvanasa Jaha Bhagavata Pada Vaishnavira Stani Ekanto Asraya Koro Chaitanya Charane Bhagavata Jenamane Se Javana Sama Taro Shasta Hachijanne Janme Prabhu Jama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nananda Lila Maya Vigrahaya Ema Vadibhyo Chavisundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Shri Chaitanya Chandraya Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we have a very nice opportunity to continue our English classes for our YouTube channel and for also for all devotees who in Zoom there. And today we continue listening Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam first canto, chapter number 2, text number 8. Dharma sanustita pumsam vishvaksena katha suya notpadayet yadiratim sramaeva hi kevalam dharma sanustita pumsam vishvaksena katha suya notpadayet yadiratim Sramaeva hi kevalam. Dharma, occupation, sanusthita, executed in terms of one's own position. Pumsam, of humankind. Vishwaksena, the personality of Godhead, plenary portion. Kathasu, in the message of Ya, what is, Na, not. Not padayet, does produce, Yadi, if, Ratim, attraction. Shrama, useless labor. Eva, only. He, certainly. Kevalam, entirely. The translation given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The occupational activities a man performs according to his own position are only so much useless labor if they do not provoke attraction for the message of the personality of Godhead. The purport. There are different occupational activities in terms of man's different conceptions of life. To the gross materialist who cannot see anything beyond the gross material body, there is nothing beyond the senses. Therefore, his occupational activities are limited to concentrated and extended selfishness. Concentrated selfishness centers around the personal body. This is generally seen amongst the lower animals. Extended selfishness is manifested in human society and centers around the family, society, community, nation, and world with a view to gross bodily comfort. Above these gross materialists are the mental speculators, who hover aloft in the mental spheres, and their occupational duties involve making poetry and philosophy or propagating some ism with the same aim of selfishness limited to the body and the mind. But above the body and mind is the dormant spirit, soul, whose absence from the body makes the whole range of bodily and mental selfishness completely null and void. But less intelligent people have no information of the needs of the spirit soul, because foolish people have no information of the soul and how it is beyond the pure view of the body and mind. They are not satisfied in the performance of their occupational duties. The question of the satisfaction of the self is raised herein. The self is beyond the gross body and subtle mind. He is the potent active principle of the body and mind. Without knowing the need of the dormant soul, one cannot be happy simply with emolument of the body and mind. The body and the mind are but superfluous outer coverings of the spirit soul. The spirit soul's needs must be fulfilled. Simply by cleansing the cage of the bird, one does not satisfy the bird. One must actually know the needs of the bird himself. The need of the spirit soul is that he wants to get out of the limited sphere of material bondage and fulfill his desire for complete freedom. He wants to get out of the covered walls of the greater universe. He wants to see the free light and the spirit. That complete freedom is achieved when he meets the complete spirit, the personality of Godhead. There is a dormant affection of God within everyone. Spiritual existence is manifested through the gross body and mind in the form of perverted affection for gross and subtle matter. Therefore, we have to engage ourselves in occupational engagements that will evoke our divine consciousness. This is possible only by hearing and chanting the divine activities of the Supreme Lord. And any occupational activity which does not help one to achieve attachment for hearing and chanting the transcendental message of Godhead is said herein to be simply a waste of time. This is because other occupational duties, whatever ism they may belong to, cannot give liberation to the soul. Even the activities of the Salvationists are considered to be useless because of their failure to pick up the fountainhead of all liberties. The gross materialist can practically see that his material gain is limited only to time and space, either in this world or in the other. Even if he goes up to the Svargaloka, he will find no permanent abode for his hankering soul. The hankering soul must be satisfied by the perfect scientific process of perfect devotional service. A brilliant purport. Dharma svanushtita pumsam vishvaksena katha suya natpade yadiratim srameva hi kevalam. Hare Krishna. This is explanation what dharma is, what our eternal occupational duty is. And here many very important things given here. So what is dharma? Dharma, this Sanskrit word, means not only religion. Actually, the meaning is very deep. That is from the verbal root, Sanskrit verbal root dri. Dri means to hold. And dharma, whatever living entity is eternally holding inside That is called dharma. And dharma in the form of varnashrama. We know this varnashrama system in the Vedic culture. Varnashrama means the system of 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. And that is social division, you can say. So this varnashrama system is not considered to be the topmost religion, the topmost dharma. What does it mean? That means social system. Somebody is family man, somebody is renounced, like becoming monk, somebody is just studying, somebody is retired, vanaprastha, and people are following their own social duties. In Vedic society, we have 4 division, 4 different level of people, and the most renounced one is sannyasi, who is a monk, completely dedicated himself, but that is not the topmost religion. That is not the topmost way for the human being. That is also good, but there is something higher that is called parodharma. The dharma also undertaken by men. Men also divided by in the 4 classes: Shudras, the labor, the workers; Vaishyas, merchants; Kshatriyas, the managing; kings, yeah, and Brahmanas, the actually these people are giving knowledge, bringing knowledge to people. And this dharma they're following. They're very pious people. They're following this such a system. Nowadays, we cannot find in our society, even in India, we have this caste system. This is not the real Varnashrama Dharma, but that is something some trace of Varnashrama Dharma. Because the real Varnashrama Dharma is called Daivi Varnashrama. That means this is social system for the service of God. Yes, the social system, how to go back home, back to God. That is the idea of pious human society given in the Vedas. And but that is not about the Supreme Lord. If it is not about the Supreme Lord, if it is just to follow my own dharma, or please join us, please chant Hare Krishna, please become devotee. No, I don't have. I'm very much busy. I'm working hard from morning till night. I have no time because I promised to my relatives, promised to my parents. That means that is completely useless. Here it is said, Shrama eva hi kevala. Why it is useless? Yes, you promised to your relatives you have to work. Yes, you have to do this. You have to do that. But you will never be satisfied. Also, your relatives will never be satisfied. If you try to satisfy somebody in this material world, it's not possible at all. Shruti says, Karmana pitri loke. By performance of varnashrama duties, one goes to Pitriloka in the material world. Pitriloka, one of the planet for enjoyment. This Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says. Performance of varnashrama duties does not produce attraction for the Lord. So if you just follow social system, it is also cannot help us, cannot save our life. Like somebody is putting saffron, but is receiving respect from others. In such country like India, for example, they're very much respecting. I also was in Cambodia. In Cambodia, many monks being respected, but they're also smoking, they're also drinking like that. Sometimes having women. that is Varnashrama system, but without the meaning. The meaning is to satisfy Lord Hari, because to attract, to produce attraction for the Lord. Narada said in the fourth canto, Kim janma bistribir veha shaukra savitra yaggikai karma birvatrai proktai pumsopi vibudhayusha. Without that service, what is the use of taking 3 births? There are 3 types of births, 3 vida janma. One type of birth we can shaukra janma. We take birth from the father and mother. Second birth we're taking from Brahmana, Upanayana. And we're getting, we can perform yagya, sacrifice, Vedic sacrifice. And birth number 3 is Diksha, initiation. Diksha from the pure devotee of the Supreme Lord. So what is the use of this, taking 3 type of janma? What is the use of ritual acts mentioned in the Vedas? What is the use of the lifespan like demigod for a human? What is the use? Kimba yogena sankhena nyasa swadhyayorapi kimba shriyo biranyescha na yatratma prado hari. What is the use of yoga sankhya? Sankhya means analytical study. Sannyasa means renunciation. Study of the Vedas, other auspicious acts in which the Lord does not give realization of himself. So what is the use of performing so many duties? Oh, Hare Krishna, I'm very so much respecting you. You're such and such person. You changed my life. You show mercy on me. But nothing changed. Nothing changing. So many years passing, so many years, but nothing changed. Why? We did not get realization of the Supreme Lord. Okay, this is the sun. In actually, yes, some realization we may have, some realization, some knowledge we may have. In India, many people are very pious. They know who is Krishna. They know some culture, but they're not peaceful. The peace is very important. How to develop this peace? Peace and bliss, how it will come? If we get realization, full realization, we should get complete realization. So because whatever we are doing does not produce attraction for topics about the Lord, it is merely a useless endeavor. Because of the temporary nature of the results performing varnashrama duties. Yes, just in sometimes in India we hear that people saying, if you leave body, you go to Swarga. But that doesn't mean you go to Swarga, heavenly planet. You may go to Naraka, to hellish planets. Everywhere people like that. In my country also people say we go to paradise, heaven. So, and also this lost paradise. That means we were in paradise, but we lost this paradise. We were in spiritual world, but we fell down. Always like that. So, and people so much sentimentally, they accepting dharma, they little bit cheap way. It is said, Asmin loke vartamana swadharmastho nagha shuchi jnanam vishuddham apnoti mad bhaktim chedrichaya. One who is situated in his prescribed duty, who is free from sinful activities and cleansed of material contamination, in this very life obtains transcendental knowledge, Vishuddham Gyanam, yeah, or by fortune devotional service unto me. Or if Yadrichaya, if he is fortunate, then he can get Mad Bhakti. So that is important. In this life, develop Bhakti. What does it mean, Bhakti? Bhakti means Prema Bhakti, means loving devotional service. We're serving to God, but do we have love to Him? That is a question. The Lord Himself says that karma is the cause of Bhakti. How can you say that Bhakti is without cause? Of course, no. It is not like that. But Vishwanath Thakur said, that is true. It can be explained in that statement that karma gives rise to jnana. But karma doesn't mean, karma is not the cause of bhakti. Bhakti is causeless. Ahai Tuki. And like Yadrichaya means by itself. That means karma is not the cause. It looks like we did something, we free from sinful activities, we cleansed our heart, we become very pious person, everybody give respect to us. Then finally we develop bhakti yoga. No, not like that. You go to astrologer will say to you about astrologer will say to you about your period, about your time, you can understand your karma. Vedic astrologer, it is science actually. But it is not the reason. That is not the cause of bhakti. You may know your astrologic chart, but you cannot develop bhakti. Pure bhakti is independent, yadrichaya, indifferent to other process. If by good fortune it happens to appear in a person that he attains attraction for the Lord's topic, when he is hearing about the Lord, the glories of the Lord, the meaning here is yadrichaya, by fortune. Just fortunate soul can approach bhakti yoga. Only fortunate soul, you understand this? Very important. And by explaining the verse in another way, the self-manifesting nature of bhakti would be lost. So it is said like that. Vishwanath Thakur said. Therefore, such meanings are rejected. Even nishkama karma. Nishkama karma means when you're performing your duties completely with pure mind. Like we saw this video, one Chinese man, he is selling mangoes. And he is very pure. He is not complaining at all. He has no legs. Without legs, just by his hand, he pushing this cart and with so many mangoes from his garden. And the rain is there. But if one person asks money from him, he gave. Immediately he gave. And he is not complaining at all. He said, I want to just help my family. And when another person asked him, what is your desire? He said, I was so much suffering in this life. Enough suffering for me. So let me not take any birth again. If reincarnation is is there. So if I believe in that, so let me never take birth again in this material world. He said like that. That means that is nishkama karma. I'm doing something, but I don't have any desire to enjoy. Very pure. And people like to see this Chinese man. Oh, he's happy. Without legs. Just moving without legs and selling mangoes. Very hard work, but never complain. Even such a pure person cannot get bhakti. Because bhakti is not the cause of our activities. Bhakti is not caused by our activities. It's never caused. So bhakti is yadrichaya, means by itself. The cause of bhakti is bhakti. And that is parodharma. Before we discussed this, savai pumsam parodharma. All dharmas, all religions, not like that. All other religions, they have some qualification. To become Christian, you should have some qualification. To become Muslim, you should have some qualification. To become Jnani, some qualification is there. To become Buddha, some qualification. Most of the qualification is you have to take birth in such a family like that. Because it is like tradition. Like I was in Cambodia, many are Buddhists. So they consider themselves Buddhists. This is our culture, they say. So that is, but qualification is also faith, because you can change your faith. Like some people in Cambodia now accepting the Muslim religion. Yes, because just faith. Somebody came and inspired them. But what Bhakti Yoga is not like that. Bhakti Yoga doesn't require your qualification. Because your material qualification will not help. Because it is said like Nishkama, the life without any material defect, very pure life. But this life does not produce any affection, ratim, for topics about the Lord. It is useless life, useless labor. Therefore, it said yadi indicates disgust generated from the wasted labor. So, disgust or doubt. So, why Kende bole he Krishna, Amitabhadas, Tomara Charanachari, Hoilu Sarvanas. So, why so many lifetimes I didn't serve you? I was not serving to you so many lifetimes. I'm just crying and crying. So when you start Bhakti Yoga, you are crying. Why you are crying? Because you are crying. Why I did not practice it before? Why I wasted so much lifetimes? And also, yadi can be used to express doubt. Yeah, that means I have no doubts. I have no doubts now. Because Veda is my pramana, Veda is a proof. Now I accept Veda completely. The problem, we are not accepting completely. We are accepting something from Veda. So, you, the protector, place your foot on the head of all obstacles. That is, yadi means certainty, certainly. This is Sridhara Swami explanation. Sanskrit is very deep. There is another meaning also. Sometimes Varnashrama helps us to develop attraction for the Lord. That is true. But it is said, it is just like we can say, Without interest to Lord's topic, to Krishna Katha, discussion about God, you also cannot get any fruit of Varnashrama. So somebody who wants to become sannyasi, renounced one, he has to follow some bhakti yoga path. He has to listen Krishna Katha, listen Srimad Bhagavatam. But that is Bhakti Vishwanath Thakur said, it is just not a genuine taste. That is just appearance only. Just on the surface. Yes, people give respect. Like many people, you know, in India, many people knows about Krishna, about God, the Supreme Lord. So they give respect, they listen. But if they're not giving up their desire for fruitive activities to get the result of Varnashrama, it is just appearance only, not the real taste. If activities of Varnashrama Dharma do, yeah, like that, for fulfilling personal desires, or for doing some nitya dharma, some daily obligations, whatever we're doing daily, like taking baths, chanting Gayatri, like that. If this does not produce affection for the Lord's topic, they are waste of labor, for no material results will come. Therefore it is said, Shrama eva hi kevalam. Even you do your Varnashrama duty. If you want to become a pious family man, priyasta, like that, still you have to develop some taste to the Supreme Lord. Otherwise you will not get any result, good result from your duty. Like it is said for farmers in the traditional country, like where there is a king. So farmer generate affection for the king. Why? By agriculture. Because he is whatever he is growing, he bringing to the king here. And king is taking care about this farmer. That is a relation. Intelligent people seeing that there will be no results without attraction for these topics. They saying, why I just only follow external duties? Why I not just listen Krishna Katha? Why I am not doing this? And they just performing bhakti yoga. And they listen Bhagavatam every day. If the foolish person perform the duties without producing affection for topics of the Lord, they labor for nothing. Just as it wasted labor, it is said. Like the same way, like one cannot attain the results of farming because of lack of loyalty to the king. So one is not giving any tax to the king. So king is coming and take everything away. You will not have anything. So therefore it is wasted labor if one cannot get the results even to go to heavenly planet, to paradise. So much austerity, so much vows you're following, but because you're not developing any devotion to the Lord, you cannot get it. So, and the same both way, we have to develop this. And also it will be said in the next chapter, Naishkarnyamapyachuta bhava varjitam Nashobhate Gyanamalam Niranjanam Kutah Puna Sishoda Bhadram Ishvara Nacharpitam Karma Yadapya Karanam. Knowledge of self-realization, even free from all material affinity, like that, does not good if we have no conception of Achyuta, infallible Lord. What does it mean, infallible Lord? He is coming as a human being, but he is never contaminated like human beings. The Lord is having form, is person. So, what is the use of fruitive activities which are naturally painful from the very beginning and transient by nature? So that means if they are not utilized for the devotional service of the Lord, so he becomes a big person. Somebody becomes hero for society, big politician, or some philanthropic activities. In that field, in this field, he becomes very big. So, but he is not engaged in devotional service to the Lord. What is the use of that? Because he will never be peaceful at all. That is given by Vishwanath Thakur. And Prahlada Maharaj said, Aham tvakamas tvad bhaktas tvam cha swami anapashraya nanyate havayor artho radhe sevakayoriva. I'm your servant. I'm not desiring any benefits, and you are my master. Without dependence on service. Our relationship should not be anything else like that of king and servant. So that is our relationship with Krishna. So, so what is, like we can say, what is karma yoga or material activities? How it should be performed? One, actually, the karma yoga, that means when we are practicing pure bhakti, we're trying to satisfy the Supreme Lord, then we can become free from all karma. But that means the meaning of the Veda is to know Krishna. Whatever we are doing, whatever duties we are performing, just to know Krishna. Veda is coming from vid, to know. So people learning Vedas, people reading Vedas. So Prabhupada said they just liquoring honey bottle without opening. What is the use of that? So one should do everything for the pleasure of Krishna. That is called karma yoga. That is not just karma, that is karma yoga. But most of the people cannot understand it. And Vishwanath Thakur said, they are bewildered. How one will know that karma, which karma he should do, and by which karma he can please Krishna? People don't know. Therefore, in the purport, the importance is given to the disciplic succession. Disciplic succession should be. So that means we should get the knowledge through disciplic succession. That is very important. Krishna said, Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu sakalinega mahata yugonashta parantapa. Disciplic succession, Guru Parampara system. That is, if we don't have this in our society, then whatever we are doing in our society, just wasting time. Shrama evahi kevalam. And many paramparas, many disciplic succession are broken. Many successions are not working. Even in Krishna's times, when Supreme Lord Krishna came 5,000 years ago, many successions, disciplic paramparas was breaking. And what is the reason? Parampara means this knowledge is coming directly from the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. And who is the next one after us? He is giving knowledge. But problem is in the middle, some concoction is there. That is a problem. Like Ritviks, what Ritviks they're doing? They want to break parampara. They're saying our parampara stopped on Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada did not give any successor. Only Prabhupada is Guru. That means parampara stopped. They already want to break parampara. So how one will be able to know what his duty is? What is the real duty if parampara already broken? Again, you will go to some mundane philosopher. You go out and you will find some Muni, some philosopher, and they will say to you, just enjoy. You have some time, just enjoy. You are young. You have money, just spend money for enjoyment. That's all. You don't know will be karma or not, will be reincarnation or not. You don't know about God anything. You know only you, me, you, your friends, your family. So just enjoy. You don't have money. You borrow money and live happily. That is the real karma yoga is bhakti. Then the real prescribed activities in Vedas is bhakti. The real religion is bhakti. Because really one should do what is giving pleasure to the Supreme Lord, Krishna. That is bhakti. And different, also, all Mahajanas speak the same. Different, maybe different great personalities. They give different way. But finally everybody say, everyone should go to the lotus feet of Krishna. Mahajana Jai Koi, say Satyavadi. What Mahajana said we should accept as it is. And we should follow what Mahajana said. We have no right to give something new. We cannot concoct, we cannot add anything. That is parampara system. And some people, in the name of devotee, in the name of Vaishnava, what they're doing, they're saying, oh, do you know Krishna? Can you see Krishna? Krishna has no hand, no leg. You see, Jagannath. Somebody is saying it is Nirakara, Nirvishesha, cannot have any features, any limbs. It means we can do whatever we like. Krishna is not like us. So Krishna is never thinking about if I'm taking everything, eating meat, drinking, smoking. What's the problem? Krishna has nothing to do with it. Because he has no leg, no hand, no form, just nirvishesha. Impersonal. They say God is impersonal, so I can do whatever I like. And you people are foolish people. You are saying we should develop love for him, we develop bhakti. But he is not having any form. What love you will develop? Develop love yourself. Rather, they say, Lord is within yourself. You are the Lord. You are the Lord. So what type of prem you will develop? With whom? You cannot speak. You cannot see. God is inconceivable, yeah? So you see how many living entities around you. Just love them. The meaning is that just we want to make him a dog and do whatever we like. That is called lampatya. Lampatya. This we can say kapatya or lampatya. That means crookedness, concoction. If somebody say, no, Bhagavan is having Is eternal form. He is the Supreme Person. Hey, no, they will argue. You just concoct. He is formless, you know? And but I have very beautiful form. Bhagavan is not having any form. I am so beautiful, so many women attracted by me. So I can do whatever I like. If Bhagavan has no form, no eyes, we can go wherever we want. This is called vyabhichari, unchaste behavior towards God. I can steal. If I want, I can steal. If I want, I can kill. Whatever I do, whatever I speak, he's not able to understand. Then I can get three things in this world. Kanaka, gold, money. Kanaka, this gold money. Kamini, woman, or for women, this is men. That means sex. And Pratishta, name, fame, position. I will get, because he is formless. Everything I will get, gold, money, women, name, fame, everything. But you people, you are foolish. You giving golden chain to him. You offering golden chain to the Lord. Rather you take this golden chain and use for your life. Understand this? And nowadays, also in Vrindavan, also you pay some money, you buy nice sari for your wife, and or something like that, and offer to give to Pujari, and Pujari offer to Bhagavan, and then give to you, and you give to your wife. That means you get Mahaprasad from Krishna. It is just like a business. And one should understand what karma yoga is. The real yogi, real karmi, real jnani, what they're doing. They want to make Krishna formless. They are all efforts just to enjoy. They go for enjoyment. They use Krishna only for, like we can say, just like a form, like idol, like a picture. But in their life they compete with Bhagavan. They do competition. If enjoyment will come, I will go. Now I'm doing tapasya. I'm chanting in the cave. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram. But when enjoyment will come, oh yeah, I go to enjoy. And then, if you have so much money, what you will do? So many hospitals I will open, so much philanthropic activities. I will feed poor people. I will do this, do that, so that my name will be everywhere. Newspaper, my name is there. New York Times, my name is there. In Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so many people are talking. But where is Krishna's form? Shri Maharaj told this. It is from his class. I just reading his class. He said, there's so many speakers in the internet, but where is Krishna's form? Only speaker's face we can see, but no Krishna. So what do we need? We need fame, we need name, we need pratishta, we need some money, we need subscribers, because income will come, income will be. And we have so many views, and we calculate how many views I have. But really we are following Vedas. We're just claiming we are Vaishnavas. But what a Vaishnava's activities should be? Vaishnava should always abide to Shastras. Vaishnava is following very disciplined life. He is very strict. But we are claiming we are Vaishnava, but our life is not disciplined, not strict, it means we are not the real Vaishnavas. Not real Vaishnavas. What Shruti is saying, only Bhagavan can enjoy, only Supreme Lord can enjoy. And we are giving enjoyment to Him. And dear devotee of Bhagavan also saying the same. We cannot go for enjoyment, otherwise we will suffer, because this is material law. If you don't know the laws of material nature, you will suffer. All this problem is coming because we are not following what Vedas are saying. All problems in our society also. Because the sound vibration is coming from his nostril, from his breath. The breath of the Supreme Lord is Veda. That is Veda. So, and but we are becoming like Lampata. Like, for example, what is Lampatya? Shipach Chandra Maharaj explained. One man was attracted towards the woman, and woman's parents, they didn't like this man. Oh, better this man should not come to our house. This is Lampatya, debauchee. So, like that, that means on the way we offer something to Krishna, on the way we take for ourselves. So when we offer everything for his pleasure, then what we are doing? We don't have anything. So we will wait for his mercy. And that is not Lampatya. Pashtanchandra Maharaj said, that is a really difficult task. Everything should be offered to him. Even my wife, my children, my property, everything. So let us do little compromise. Do little compromise. Some percent I give you and the rest I will give for my family. It is okay. But Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur said, all acharyas were saying, there is no compromise. First of all, Srila Prabhupada said, 100% surrender should be. Then devotees started arguing, Prabhupada, 100 is not possible. Okay, he said, 70%. Okay, 50%, 30%. No, Prabhupada said like that. At least 30%. Prabhupada was just inspiring. But from the beginning he said 100%. Yat hamam prapadyante tam tattaiva bhajam yaham. Krishna is saying, however somebody is surrendering to me, in the same way I will worship him. Bhajami means worship. I will worship such a person. And the moment you compromise, you will be entrapped by Maya. Maya will worship you. And you will be attracted by Maya. If I can give 100% to him, what will be the result? You will become 100% you will belong to Krishna on 100%. That is the result. Atmasat, it is called in Sanskrit. Atmasat, not like 50-50. It is not working. I will give 10% to Bhagavan and 90% to me, to my family, to my relatives. It is also difficult. It is also complicated. Pashtanchan Maharaj, when he gave class, he said that we saw one movie, example from one movie, like the hero of this movie, he stole money which his wife was saving for Krishna Seva. And he earned this money. He used this money for lottery, and finally he became very rich. Then Krishna personally came to this man and said, "Always you coming to me asking for money, but did you give me anything? You took little and you became so rich, but you don't want to pay me your debt." So it is very difficult for the person to give everything to Krishna. Therefore, what is happening? You know what is happening? Yasyaha manugrihnami karishita dhanam shanai. It is said, if I will become merciful to anyone, I will take all his wealth. So therefore people say, why I should worship Krishna? Why I should serve Krishna? If Krishna will take everything away. Therefore in India sometimes people afraid of Krishna. Don't give flute to Krishna. Don't never give flute to Krishna without flute. We say it is not good, is it not unjust? Not it is Krishna cannot do injustice to anyone. He's saying, Yasya Hamana Grihnani, because I am showering mercy on him. Therefore I am taking everything from him. That is mercy. If we steal from Krishna's donation box, it will be criminal. But if a Krishna steal, it will not be criminal. Rather, it will become mercy. So that is difference between us and Krishna. How one can lose everything and then claim that Krishna showed mercy on me? So we have nothing material. One has nothing material. Then if we have nothing material, we will take all shelter of Krishna. Then Krishna will save. Like Draupadi, she was suffering. Dushasana was making her naked, was trying to make her naked. But Draupadi was praying to Krishna. At the same time, by her efforts, she was holding the sari, but finally she understood. She released her hand. She just raised her hands and said, "Oh, Govinda, Krishna, please protect me." And Krishna protected her. So whatever Krishna is doing, he is trying to increase rasa in our heart. And definitely, some rasa is there. Parental, friendly, conjugal, or servitor. Some relationship is there. Rasa means relationship. Because he is Rasika Shekhara, Rasaraj, in the kingdom of mellow. The king in the kingdom of mellow. Rasa means also mellow. As long as we have some material position, that rasa will never manifest. Pure rasa will never manifest. But when one will become proper beggar, he is only Krishna. In his heart, Krishna is always there. Now he is always connected with Krishna. And that rasa will develop, that rasa will increase day by day. But when rasa increase day by day, what will happen? Whatever you do, Krishna, you are crooked. Krishna is bent in 3 places. So you are crooked. You can do whatever you like. I don't mind, but I have already bound you in my heart. You cannot go away. So Govinda is resting in that pure heart. Tomara hridoye sada Govinda visrama Govinda ko hinamaro Vaishnava parana. The Vaishnava, this Vaishnava is in my heart. I'm remaining in his heart. So he is in my heart, I am in his heart. Sri Chandra Maharaj spoke like that. And some people, they know Veda, they know. So I will go to hellish planets because I did so many sinful activities. So if I go definitely to hell, Naraka, so why I will not enjoy here? They have such mentality. Because I have 5 knowledge acquiring senses, Gyanendriya. So all the senses will enjoy very nicely. My eyes will see a beautiful woman. Nice. My ears will listen nice voice of woman. My nose will take nice smell. Perfume from Paris. Very costly. Nice smell. Or another way is there. And also my tongue will take nice food here. And by touch I can nicely enjoy woman. And what Renault's people they're saying, everything is Maya. Let us go to the forest. Give up this electricity. Electric lamp is Maya. Internet is Maya. We offer prasadam to them. They say, this prasadam, it is also from mind, it is Maya also. They will burn fire using wood, electricity, they will not use. They renounce everything. They say, simple life. Tyagi. Both Bhogi and Tyagi, enjoyers and renounced ones, both of them, they don't know what their duty is, what dharma is. Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur said, they put one dress, Bhaugu Tyaga dress, Bhaugu Tyaga. And there is a river, Bhaugu, which is under sand, underground. But outside you see just sand. But inside there is a river. That is, we are renounced, but inside the heart so much desire. But outwardly, neti, no attachment, nothing. So Vaishnavas, neither they want to go for bhoga enjoyment, nor they want to go for tyaga, renunciation. That is said. And Bhagavan also said in Chaturshloka Bhagavatam, he said, whatever you see in this material world, if it is connected with me, it has some value. If you are thinking some value is there, that means it is connected with me. But if value is not there, that means not connected with me. It belongs to Bhagavan Krishna. You cannot throw internet. We use internet in preaching also nowadays. We use electricity also nowadays. Why? Everything connected with Krishna. But he is the only enjoyer. Only this we have to understand. And Krishna will remain in very high class building. Krishna will remain in very nice conditions. But nowadays it's not like that. When Shipach Chandra Maharaj, he got instruction from Srila Gurgovinda Swami Maharaj that he already Gopal came to him in dream and said, please take care about me. And Gurgovinda Swami Maharaj, he gave money to Shipach Chandra Maharaj, just build some temple for Gopal. Because I already constructed Gopinath temple in Bhubaneswar. So let Gopal remain in Gadagiri, in the small rural place in the village, very far from big city. So he said, just build some small ashram. One room for Gopal, 2-3 rooms for devotees and guests. That's all. We don't want to spend some more money because it is just like it is very secluded place, not for everyone. This Gopal, our family deity, not everybody can understand. And we already built Radha Gopinath temple. He said, I cannot build bigger temple for Gopal. Then Patitapavana Prabhu, who was responsible for construction, he said that we cannot build anything by million rupee. And he said, Guru Maharaj, every Radhashtami festival, you're coming here with so many hundreds followers, and where they will see in this Gopal place. He said, okay, I will give 30 lakh rupees more. Again, the disciples started bargaining with Gurudev. Gurudev, but you see, it's very little. Okay, I give 30 lakh more than big money. Then already they make basement. Then the first floor they already finished. Then second floor not yet. And Srila Guru Govinda Swami Maharaj came just to see, to observe what is happening. And one manager was there. He said, Gurudev, you said I give only 1 million rupees, but your disciple, he started this big building. He said, too much big building, Gurudev. They not following you? Is it right? Guru Govinda Swami Maharaj said, do you think it is a big temple for the son of Maharaja Nanda, for the son of king of Raja? And this manager cannot say anything. Because whatever we consider is good condition, we think about ourselves, want to offer to ourselves this very nice condition, accommodation, everything. But for Krishna, very little. So, like Shipachanand Maharaj said, we can take just rice and dalma, but for Krishna we offer Raj Bhoga, special type of prasadam. Krishna stole butter. He was stealing butter from the gopis. That is Krishna Lila. Can we say Krishna is a thief who is stealing butter, stealing yogurt from others? No, we never say like this. Even if he was not satisfied with butter, he stole the garment of all the young gopis and he made them naked. Can we say he is debauchee? Can we say he is immoral person? But if we do the same, we break the moral law, we will be a moral person, devotee. So this is lampatya. But when Krishna is doing that, that is giving so much pleasure to Krishna. He is stealing and giving pleasure to devotees. His activities as devotee also giving pleasure when he comes as devotee, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So everything he is doing is giving pleasure. He always gives pleasure. He is all attractive. So whatever he does, he gives pleasure. Whatever he does. If you have nice mango, just offer to Krishna. Nice dress, give to Krishna. Everything nice should go to him. Then this desire for enjoyment will not be there. One will never develop desire for enjoyment. Whatever he see, oh, this is for Krishna. So, like whatever Chipachanand Maharaj said about his father, whatever new fruit he see on the market, he just buy and offer to Ananta Deva. Everything, even something maybe not so much tasty, but he just offering because it is something fresh, something new for Krishna. And we are forgetting that Krishna is a real enjoyer. It's going away from our mind because somebody else is there. Somebody else is there, occupied Krishna's place. So therefore we forgot about Krishna and became small Krishna. Shipachanand Maharaj said like that. We are becoming small Krishnas. And Maya supplying everything. Maya gives nice form, nice taste. We are becoming happy. Kota Nidra, Maya, Pishachira Kole. So how long you will remain on the laps of the ugly witch Maya, it is said. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said. How long you will sleep at the lap of the ugly witch Maya? So Mahaprabhu is very, very merciful. He came to bring us away from Maya's lap. Tomara loite ame, ani hoino avatara. So that means Bhagavan is our well-wisher friend. He descended here. He came. And he brought the remedy. Enechi aushadhi maya nashi baralagi. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, lao tu mi magi. We are the jivas all influenced by Maya. Mahaprabhu is so magnificent. He came. So if we will chant Harinam, then ugly witch Maya will go away. So all dear devotees of Mahaprabhu, they are really renounced. They are moving everywhere. So out of causeless mercy, they are moving everywhere to bring the conditioned souls out of the clutches of Maya. We cannot renounce like that. He is really renounced, one who is bringing the conditioned soul from the clutches of Maya to the lotus feet of Krishna. They are real Vairagi. So Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur said, very important, who just outwardly doing some tapasya, he's not the real Vairagi. Instead of all types of happiness, the real Vairagi will go and preach. He will go and bring conditioned souls from the deep dark well towards the spiritual world, back home, back to God. And from that is given all types of happiness in his life. But if I put only one dhoti, if I not wear any shoes or some type wooden shoes like that, it is not vairagya. Give up your desire for name and fame. That is vairagya. It is said like that. Just dedicate your life. He said, Bharata Bhumi Hoila Manusha Janmajar. You take birth in Bharata. So you have to go and preach. You have to give up your own desire for pleasure and go to the West and preach, like Prabhupada was doing. And you will see, you will get so much happiness by that. So much happiness. But we are very weak. Even taking birth in the Bharat, very weak. Very weak. So why we are weak? Maybe because we don't have the complete knowledge about Krishna and ourselves. So Shri Maharaj said, how many are doing devotional service? We are opening ISKCON outpost, ISKCON base, so many temples, not temples, even just external centers like that, outposts, so many mathas. But we are not understanding what was Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur desire, what was Prabhupada desire. Just to preach Harikatha, to preach Srimad Bhagavata, and attract the people who will come to the center. They will be taught by bhakti, by devotional service, not to accumulate more money, not to develop name and fame, not to control your own zone. So nobody can preach in your zone, only you. Not like that. That is not the mood of our acharyas, not the mood of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, not the mood of Prabhupada. That is the problem. Like we already was having in the past zonal acharya system. So do we want again to do this, to repeat it? So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, we didn't go for madha or for center only to enjoy, only and give enjoyment to others. We're coming to do Harinam and to listen Krishna Katha, to serve. But not for our sense gratification, we have to open center. Because it's just like a fashion. You open a center, then you have restaurant, you have guest house, and so much income because you charge so much money, especially when you center in some holy place. It is not the real mood of our acharyas. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, it is like stipend holder bhakta. Day and night, Vaishnavas trying very hard and bringing some money, donations for the pleasure of Krishna. Day and night. From sunrise to sunset, only think how to make Krishna happy. We cannot spend it for Krishna, for our own enjoyment. That is our only business. And that is called karma yoga. Otherwise, shrama eva hi kevalam. Our life is useless. Dharma svanushtita pumsam vishvaksena kathasuya. Not padayate diratim shrama eva hi kevalam. Just shrama, not ashrama, but shrama. Yes, useless. Ashrama means shelter, and shrama means just only wasting time, wasting energy. The real karma yoga, just try to do everything for the pleasure of Krishna, and you will see the result. Krishna will take care about you. Hare Krishna. Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. So Heta Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Dear devotees, do you have some questions? You can write down.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srivas Pandit Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Shashi Prabhu.
Please accept my obeisances. Thanks for the lecture. In one of your lectures, you said that a healthy person is not afraid to go beyond his momentary comfort. He is not afraid of transformation. And an unhealthy person is picking at doubts. My question is, what should a devotee do to become such a healthy person? Thank you.
Healthy. Здоровый.
Healthy. Yes.
Что я сказал? What did I say? Healthy person?
Yes. What should a devotee do to become such a healthy person? Как стать этим здоровым человеком?
Okay. Your English is improving. Very nice. Healthy person. Actually, we will see, or maybe next shloka will be Kamasyanendriya Pratir Nartojiveta Yavata Padete Ardirati. No. Yeah, Kamasyan Labhojiveta Yavata. That is another. That means healthy. We cannot expect that our body will be always healthy. Disease will come definitely. We will suffer definitely. But our disease is material disease. We have fear, illusion, and lamentation. Because we are subjected to time. Time is kala. And we are having so much fear because we are attracted, we are attached to these temporary things, temporary world. That is unhealthy situation. So if you want to become healthy, that means you have to do what Krishna likes. Like today we discussed karma yoga, and try to dedicate yourself, your life, to serve Krishna. Other things externally, just you are vanaprasthi renounced, or you are grihastha, you have family. It is just only external position. But your position should serve for the pleasure of Krishna, serve you. Your position should help you in this service. Otherwise, this position is useless. So that is not healthy life. Healthy life is when you decide, you have strong determination. I will only serve Krishna. My goal of my life just to develop Krishna prema, and I will do everything for that purpose, everything for that goal. That is very nice. Okay, you understand?
Yes, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. On YouTube, nobody asking. Okay, so that means we will stop now. Continue next time. Maybe Saturday. Hare Krishna. Manchikaupatarам Vishya Kripasina. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai.